talking about how
Welcome, people.
corporate America is amazing in every way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Corporate
yeah.
is wonderful.
How are you two gentlemen doing?
You know, I have no complaints or qualms. I'm here. We made it through another week. You know,
Very true.
how's everyone else doing?
I was working on the
Mhm.
Starfinder video for the lore for everybody, so they'll know what Starfinder is.
Like a compass that points to stars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we call him the Starfinder.
Or he may be like that person down in the ground that points to the stars and say, "There, I found a star."
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Oh, there's just so much. I think I'm up to around an hour and a half or more now. It's quickly becoming 2 hours. We'll see what
Whoa.
happens. Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe you should put it out in like 30-minute chunks.
Well, I tried deleting all the spaces between sentences, but then one person remarked that if there's not enough pauses between what I'm saying, then people think it's all one big run-on sentence, and a lot of people get turned off by that.
Yeah, they lose focus. Look on the brighter side. You're not making a 40K like a lore video.
Well, those are at least fun because you got so much imagery with that. Some of the demon lords are really hot.
Yeah, but your 2 hours will be like introduction to like the first millennium out of the next 40,000 to come.
Oh yeah, because the Emperor was coalescing during that time with the forces of chaos. Yeah, I've been through those. I've been through those videos. And you got to go through the whole period where he was taking over the Earth, and then after taking over the Earth is the Great Expansion, and then after the Great Expansion he makes his sons, and after the sons' betrayal, then you get to that period where he becomes basically a living corpse, and then we get into the current age.
Yeah, but even that, like, is like, and there was this battle that shaped this section, and then you have this thing that shaped this, and then this demon lord did this, and then this, like, aliens came and did this, and then, and it's like a constant stream of, like, it's expected. It's like, probably has the biggest lore out of any science fiction franchise out there, but yeah, I don't think that it is feasible to make like a. I guess you could make like a short version history of the important stuff to begin with, but then you always get overzealous players when you play in a table that start to go, "Oh no, my character is from there that did this and that." And I am not like a huge Warhammer person. I've played a few like campaigns and stuff like that, but I'm not deep into lores. But always there's like those people in the table that are overzealous with the lore of the game and try to over-explain everything that's happening.
Thankfully,
And for me, that I've only like skimmed the top of the lore to know like the basic setting and
that's
who are we and
exactly
what we doing.
that's exactly what I go over. It's just the basic stuff. I don't go down into the nitty-gritty of it. It's just like, this is the timeline, this is what happened, these are the aliens.
There's not a lot of art for Starfinder that's available.
Oh, there's tons of art.
You're not allowed to use it or anything, or
We are allowed to use it because it is for non-profit, and it is for certain things like the maps and whatnot. I went onto ArtStation and I asked the artist specifically to use it in a video. So I have permission for the maps and whatnot. As for the other materials like Podfinder and Mythkeeper do, They have special disclaimers and whatnot. I also have to put in a disclaimer in the description. And also, like put on the paizo.com site and whatnot. There's a certain fan agreement that goes along with it.
One of my GMs was getting hate mail for using AR art for their campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Like when they send out like their.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like they were just recruiting players using AR art images, and they were getting hate mail. It's like, isn't that a little drastic?
There are a lot of people that are very vehement against AR art, but Mythkeeper uses it as well. He's thinking about putting a disclaimer in his work that utilizes it. But it's when you're a 1 DM and you've got next to no budget and you want to make handouts. Yeah,
and you're not making money.
Yeah, that's.
You're not making money. Then who are you supposed to pay?
I mean, for me, that's like the exact purpose that AI art is like best used for.
Yep.
I want to make like my character here. I make Davos. I wanted my character to be what I had in mind. It's not like I'm ripping someone off and making money out of it. I could, like those people are more okay with you going out in a Google search and straight up ripping the artwork out of someone and using that artwork for you rather than using a transformative tool to like make your own art that both better fit and both doesn't directly steal the art from someone else, and it's like for the same purpose. And they will be okay with the straight up ripping off the image from Google search rather than make one out with your with an AI tool. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's a different thing if you say that okay, I'm gonna make a campaign setting using AI art and sell that to make a profit. Yeah, that's.
I agree. If you're looking to make money, then you should pay artists. But if you're looking to just provide your players with something to see, whatever. I just found it funny that they got hate mail.
That people will send hate mail over the stupidest things. I mean, it's not a matter of whether or not they actually believe in it. People, when they get an impulse and angry, they'll do dumb things all the time. I've had plenty of people in free games that berated me simply because of a decision at the time that they didn't criticize. That I have, like the period before and after the game where we kind of like decompress, kind of like this, and just ask like, what did you like, what did you didn't like? But apparently it upset them so much during the week that they would blow up.
That might be a personal issue.
I think very much it was a personal issue, and I wish that person the very best, but...
Rambo, I thought you said we wouldn't talk about my blow-up. What's going on, my man?
No, not you, Tony. Not you, Tony. Not you. People... that's one of the things that the disconnects between players and GMs is sometimes they have... some game snacks. They have a disconnect... Because I often get people who are dedicated DMs or forever DMs, like Tony, who has DM'd nearly every game in his life. And you instantly pick out the people who are lying because of the way they act. And it's not a matter of, haha, pull the rug out from under you, I found you out. It's a matter of, are you okay? You can see yourself, right? You know what you're doing, right?
Like that one dude who was in that Quaid campaign where he kept moving his fucking rogue around.
Oh, the snake guy? That guy?
Yeah,
we still talk about him. It's been 7 years.
Yeah. Has it been 7 years?
It's been 7 years, dude.
Oh, God, where am I?
You still remember him. That's how much of an impression he left on us.
Like... I'm gonna roll this stealth check and not have my DM prompt me to roll, and I'm gonna keep moving my character without anyone knowing.
Quaid said BRB, and we took our 10-minute break, and he kept
And he-
playing the game without the DM. And I'm going like, what
That's
the
how you
fuck?
win.
That's how you win.
Oh my god!
That's how you win 5e and Pathfinder at this point too. Just roll with the DM out, not here.
Yeah, see what happens. There's no narrator to help you, and it's just like, well, you're here now. I guess roll initiative.
I do love like first Quaid moved him back, like, oh, you didn't ask me for a roll, so let's move back and let's try it again. Just to give him some type of like, hey, this is how the game works, my man.
Yeah, slap his wrist.
And then at the end of the campaign, the one shot, we just ignored him and just did our own thing.
You have to teach the players by example. In my table, we have we still joke about it. We have a player that is very like he wants to rush through the things. Like his token is like 3 maps away from every other token before the descriptions come in. Like he's already okay. We move. And I started like making the encounters in the end with like pause button. Okay, you're here. The rest of the party is 2 screens away. Because but they were following me. Yeah. But they're 2 screens away.
Yeah. I think
Let's
the
try that
pause
again.
button.
It,
go ahead.
it
Oh, no, go
it
ahead.
happened like 2 or 3, 4 times after I did that, and it was like the stages of grief. Like the second stage was him telling the other persons to come on, let's move faster, and finally, like the party is like in the reasonable now speed.
Mm-hmm. I think the pause button is the best thing to have ever happened to TTRPGs. Because it's just like, once people get worked up.
Slow down. Just a little slow down, that's all.
Yeah.
Pause.
Where are we at?
Hey, sir.
Hello.
Who goes there?
Crap.
it's a crab.
Okay.
Grab
Is that the one and only Carcatrix?
the crab king of the forest.
No
Yeah.
way.
Alright. So, why don't you guys fill me in on what happened last time?
Ramble wasn't here for the last.
I'm
session.
not sure if
That's okay.
we are in a map, but I have no vision where we are. It's like a black screen.
Oh, that's because you weren't here. You were sucking up all the hazard that they killed. They found a tree raiser symbol in that hazard.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
Yes.
We dealt with the Leshies. We
Yeah.
kind of won them over to our cause. Some top-notch role-playing by some of the players there, not
By
myself
all of-
included.
By all the players, I say.
But by winning them over, we got basically they sent the agents to attack us.
Mm-hmm.
A married couple came to attack us,
Miss How married.
and
I mean, the divorce came like 5 seconds after the dude died, so you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
yeah, Ethan
married.
recruited them.
So standard marriage, you know.
And then there was that thing of the woods. What was it? An elemental? A hazard.
A hazard.
Yes.
And then that's where we needed Davos to suck it up, but unfortunately he wasn't there, so we had to deal with it the hard way. And luckily, Morris was able to mostly disarm it, right?
Mhm.
By peeling away at it slowly.
I took my potato peeler and I just started like going crazy, dude.
Yes. And for some reason, it was in the shape of a gorilla. We don't know why.
That was their favorite form.
I guess.
They haven't advanced enough to take the form of a crab, that's why.
Yes. Yeah, Ian said it too. Everything becomes crab.
Yeah. The final form of all things. Maybe if we move over to the elf campaign, my character will be a crab warrior from
I was
a
looking over
different kind
the
of crab.
I was looking over the Starfinder, like the the playtest material. That I think that there is a like straight up spell there that makes someone a crab.
Personagation, yeah. Best of all,
Personalized my enemy.
they made it available for everyone. I think they changed it a little bit, and they made it not incapacitation also. It was one of the erratas.
But I think with the hazard defeated and the Leshy on our side, I think we decided to let the woman of the married couple be treated to the mercy of the Leshy, who like quickly tore to pieces.
The mob, you mean? Not just the Leshy singular. The mob.
What's the plural of Leshy?
Leshy.
Leshies.
Leshish.
So needless to say, we saved the day.
Sure.
For ourselves.
For yourselves, yeah. Okay. So, the possum is dead. The 2 rangers of the Wildwood are dead. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here?
I think we were trying to get more of those points. The
the siege points?
siege points?
Oh yeah, you
By recruiting the Leshy?
Yep, you got siege points for doing the root moot. Along with all that treasure you got. They gave you the special things, like the shovel that smacks wasps and whatnot.
The shovel, if I remember.
I'm not sure where we were going from here, though. I know we had a day of rest.
Yeah, I think we had 2 days of rest, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, and you can have 2 days of downtime. So you can have 2 days of the siege downtime activity, which is the most funnest way to do a siege.
You know what?
According to Paizo.
I'll take your word for it. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and don't forget, Davos, this is what happened to that Leshy who tried to join your team in Prismati. This is what Rosadoya did to her. She grafted a piece of the decaying Idyllis and grafted it onto the Leshies so they cannot heal.
Yikes.
And
We did.
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say we did cure them, and some of us got sick ourselves, so we did manage to get the cure.
Yeah.
Oh, you did find a way. Okay.
Actually, I think that's Morris's downtime for the 2 days to make the cure, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. So, let's take a look at that again. The disease is the leech lichen. The DC is going to be 38. You can use whatever skill you think is appropriate. Medicine, Arcana, Nature.
I think I'm gonna use Arcana because of how this is the taint on nature, and maybe this is more magical than it is a parasite. He says 38.
28. Oh God, not
28.
38. Not 38.
Okay, cool. I was gritting my teeth for a second because I was like, hey, it's fine, right?
That's an
Could I use-
impossible task for your level.
Could I do forest lore?
You can, yes. I would take it down to DC 24.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
So, yeah, you spend your 8 hours during all the siege activity. You hear the cannons going off from the waterway, you see like random people of the forest exploding like right in front of you. You've got all your things out and whatnot. You're trying to concentrate. There's a war of 5 armies going on the island of Arenway. The bodies are at your feet. Alice Quinley is screaming at the top of her lungs, directing people. You've got Tanasha Starborn over on the other side trying to find where all your allies are. She keeps on yelling at you that Levy Leaping Heart is still missing. Vortishnuk is setting things on fire. But yeah, you managed to piece together the cure. First step is taking those grafts off of the leshies, peeling off the band-aid.
All right. Every leshy, look at this, and I get a chalkboard out.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, focus up.
You're gonna go to your partner leshy. We're gonna pair up in 2s.
Oh, God.
If we don't have enough, we'll pair up in 3s.
Okay.
And you're gonna, and I'll take the one leshy, and I'll start peeling slowly, and
just gradually screaming louder and louder as you tear.
I know. It's okay.
It'll all be over soon.
Oh my God.
If it's painful, I'll do it in one swift motion.
Tear off the band-aid.
And then you're gonna put this concoction, and I'll just rub the solve on it, on the open source.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll take a clean leaf and lay it on. And I'll just start handing out little vials of the solution.
Yep.
I can make more, but don't mess this up.
A druid arm goes flying as a werewolf goes chasing after it like a stick.
Oh, that's fun. Hey, who else is doing siege things? Just having PTSD while hearing the leshies.
Well, I think for Davos it will just be like the same things that he was doing before, basically using his fruits and whatnot to treat the patient, and using his earth kinesis to erect the fortifications for our side.
Okay. I can treat that as an automatic success. You don't need to roll anything.
What other siege activities might we be able to do?
Well, you can spend 4 hours performing tasks to aid in the siege of Arenway, such as repairing structures, preparing meals, persuading captives. Do you have any captives left alive?
We have the one druid.
The one druid. Do you want to try persuading this druid?
I'd like to repair structures.
Okay.
No!
No one cares about the druids.
How about no?
Yeah,
I guess I'll try. Sure.
Repair structures. So, let's see here. Palin gets to work with, I think, carpentry and his magic, just getting things back together, patching up some of the ships that got attacked by Ruzidoya's forces. Also, making sure that the fortifications that they have around the ground that's currently being held as you work your way towards the center of the island of Arenway, and those 12 big ancient redwoods that have been on the island since time immemorial. And there are plenty of resources here, so Palin is not for want of, finding raw materials and whatnot. But Palin, it's becoming more and more difficult as you begin noticing the sinister nature of war. The ground is indeed either littered with bodies, or simply it has gotten to the point where people are just throwing their trash everywhere. There's no time for cleanup. War is extremely expensive messy business. And even though you succeed in your task for the next 4 hours, you notice that the Isle is taking a heavy toll from this many people on it, this many boots on the ground.
The group now, we have to move out eventually. The island cannot sustain this population.
Or we have to kick out the druids, the Zadoya faction. Quicker.
Sure.
Caricatrix.
I could try to talk to the,
Okay, sure.
I guess. You know.
Yeah. So how does this work? Because you're a crab, do you want him do you want your allies to just hold him down on the ground? Do you want him chained up normally and just approach him in the dungeon? Do you want him ready for waterboarding or whatnot and torture? Do you want to sit down and have a conversation with this man?
I bring him to my crab dungeon. No,
Okay.
it's more gonna be the conversation.
Okay, so you get a table in CSI where you just have the criminal on the opposite side and the cops on the other. And he's still beaten and bruised from the couple days ago when you first assaulted the island and took care of all those druids.
So, what are we trying to learn exactly here? Ask everyone else so I can get the thing right. What do we want to learn from this potentially?
Wait, from the druid?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to learn specifically something. We want him to realize the folly of their way,
So
and
we're just trying to
switch
convince him. We're not trying to
Yeah.
get anything else out of him.
Yeah, and switch places. I mean, I think we have most of the intel on Ruzadoya by now, right?
Okay.
If there is anything more about the defensive formations in their armies and stuff, not, but
Mhm.
it seems apparent that ever since we killed the Delis, even though it has been only a few weeks, she's already adapting and changing her army, judging by the new sort of addition to her army with the dead Delis mixtures inside of it.
Okay. First, I gotta get. Well, what's his what's this person's general temperament since we've captured them?
Well,
they been-
you beat the crap out of them. You
Yeah,
killed all
yeah.
their friends in front of them.
Uh-huh.
You imprisoned them,
Yeah.
and they've basically been hearing the death screams and everyone else marching on the island. The betrayal of the sacred ground that has been held since the time of the elemental lords. Being done away with. Yeah.
That is definitely a way to put it.
He's not pleased. How about that?
I imagine so.
Yes. And he will frequently scream, "Just wait until Ruzadoya gets here, then you'll see, you'll be punished. Nature will have its way. The world will change."
Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. Fuck this guy.
That didn't take much convincing.
I changed this guy. Yeah, fuck this guy.
Okay.
Carcatrix is only a novice diplomat. He does not have patience for this.
Well, I tried my hardest. All right. What would you like to do for the siege activity instead?
I'll just do the preparing thing.
Oh, preparing food and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a whatever check you think is appropriate for making
Nature,
foods.
collect foods.
Collect foods.
Lag. Oh, the 2.
So you begin noticing that problem that Palin had mentioned.
There's no food.
Well, that the army has basically decimated the outer ring of the island, not only with gathering supplies that they were missing after a couple of days of rations and whatnot, but also with what I mentioned before about boots on the ground. Things are being destroyed. This island, where only certain species of flora and fauna exist, is clearly going to be wiped out within a week or so's time. Like, as Palin said, there are too many people on this island. It cannot sustain them all, and it is not meant to have this many people at one time.
So what you're telling us is basically that Rusatoya is doing this place a favor by changing everything to an undead that doesn't need to eat, right? That's why she's doing it.
I couldn't tell you what her plan is.
Okay, then, with that in mind, further just popped into my head, whenever we get the chance for next, I'll be putting my efforts toward, trying to preserve things best I can.
Okay. So you're going to try and think of a preservation effort to save...
Yeah, either with magic or just, organizing things, just, causing the island to take as minimal amount of damage as possible while we quicken our pace and getting people off of it and dealing with the problem.
Okay.
So we still need them here to fight.
But I would assume so, because you have not made your way quite yet to the Redwood Lodge, where the most important members of the Wildwood Druids are being holed up.
Mm-hmm.
And the bulk of the Druids' forces are still somewhat deployed. Slowly they dwindle down, but the more you put effort into the siege, the better the result of, what will transpire.
What season are we in?
Well, we started in spring. You did your campaigning throughout summer. Then we got to fall in book 2. I would say somewhere between fall and winter.
Okay.
Winter.
I need that for the shield has the default version depending on the season that it is.
Ah.
So fall will
Can't
be or I can't spend an action to change it for 5 minutes, but the normal, after 5 minutes it resets to the normal season.
Okay. Can't you just change the internal clock or whatnot, or is that what the action is for 5 minutes?
That's the action. You spend one action once per day, and for 5 minutes you have the other season.
All right. So everyone starts working on their siege activities or their projects. Morris is able to cure the Leshies, Palin, and himself. And now they have a defense against the Leech Lichen.
Let's go.
In order to administer that to the island, though, that's going to be a lengthy process. That's going to take a week.
Not good.
There's a lot of damage that's been done.
Okay, well, we'll do that while we're doing other stuff, right?
We could do that, yeah.
We have other stuff to do as well.
Yep.
I'll pack my backpack full of the ingredients that are needed for their remedy. I'll leave some behind here in case the Leshies here do something stupid.
What could possibly go wrong?
We made super leech leaf.
Guys, help! It spread farther.
It spread farther.
It's the new variant.
Something happened.
Oh god. I ate as much as I could.
Sorry, you were drinking the bleach?
Well, isn't that how you? Isn't
No.
that a
I
cure?
found this chemical that helps with the poison.
It helps with everything, in fact.
Yeah, I'm not
seeps
even feeling anything anymore.
Oh, look at that. I'm even dripping out cherry juice out my nose. Ah.
Well, he's dead.
Tanasha Starburn will ask if you found Levy Leaping Heart yet. She was supposed to report back several days ago.
That's the objective now, I think. Sorry, we had our hands full with
Sorry, we were busy.
everything.
With the war.
Sorry, we're busy.
Davos half staff within like a pie in one hand. Yeah, we're really busy, really busy.
We're kind of fucking busy.
All right, what was the last place Levy was supposed to meet?
She was
Or where did they
going.
head off to? I apologize.
She was going to scout out on the enemy, but she never returned.
Any particular location on the map?
What? No.
Do we know
Wait.
at least the location, the direction she took off?
Towards the center.
I pull out the map. How far are we from the center?
Well, let's see. You got to about here because of the Panama Canal deal. So you were on the edge. Now you're working your way towards the center. You know what would really help? A map of the island of Arenway. For our siege of the island of Arenway. I can't
No,
believe we
that's
didn't
too
get
much.
one.
That's too much. Anyway,
It's okay.
It's just
Yeah,
a small dot. It's right there.
It's right there. It's the dot.
it's right there. What else do you need? It's a
Yeah.
flipping
It's
bullseye, right?
there. We know where we
Yes.
are. It's there.
It's
The
fine.
river's fords are here. It's
Yeah.
the Isle of Arenway. Everyone knows it.
Silly bramble. It's right there. We know where it is.
Yeah, so she made her way somewhere towards the center, but the rabbit never came back.
Okay. And they came from our personal camp, correct?
Correct. She started from the camp.
So according to the map that was provided here, would they have made their way like from here all the way up?
No,
or
no,
would it have been from Emorga, right?
no, they
So yeah,
the center. This is the
yeah.
end.
This is the Isle, but from which direction did they move to?
We are on the island.
Yes. So that from the outskirts, the only way to go is in towards the island, in the center of the island, out towards.
Basically, something like this. Where it is? Somewhere from here to here, like. I was sure that there was like a. Oh, there it is. It's shift, like
Yeah,
this way.
shift. Yeah. So they either went north towards the direct center, or they went around the outskirts in order to scout. You are uncertain.
Uh, can I start asking the trees, like outside our camp, of
Sure.
the very specific question? If they saw a bunny with a hat, like hopping around here,
Yeah,
and
they
towards-
did. They did indeed see a bunny with a red beret.
oh,
Okay.
and
How long ago was that?
Several days.
okay, I keep asking, like trying to figure out at least an initial path, like direction, if she went around or forward, like if the trees like 10 minutes away didn't see her, I'm switching direction until I can like form a path. Can I do that?
Yes, of course. There are no end of trees on this island.
Okay.
And you do
start-
eventually. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I start going from tree to tree, trying to figure out her path.
You do indeed figure out the path. I will get you up on the map here.
The path.
I
Hell
keep
yeah.
putting Loden out.
He's back.
Back again? Loden's back. Tell a friend.
He's back. Tell a friend.
So you come to this, what appears to be a mound, and you see this strange bird atop the mound that looks quite sickly
Huh?
What
and
the fuck?
aggressive. You also see this
Ooh,
marsh
bringing some
giant.
Kung Fu Panda here. Huh?
What?
And the
Fish.
final tree, which is here, tells Davos that she's in the hole underground.
So I guess we kindly ask the sickly bird and the very pleasant-looking marsh giant to get our friend back, right,
Yeah,
guys?
that sounds alright. That sounds alright.
Yeah.
I feel like-
100%.
I feel like that's like, I mean, it's wartime, right? This should be fine.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're just searching for a lost bunny.
All right. Who would like to take the first step at it? Okay.
Someone skilled in diplomacy, I assume.
I am kinda skilled
Yeah.
in diplomacy. I'm not great at it, but
Listen, I'll go with you just in case.
completely useless.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
As you slowly approach, I put both hands up like, hello.
Squawk!
Davos turns towards Carcatrix. You can talk to animals, right?
I can.
Yeah.
I do indeed have the talk to animal ability.
I use my wand.
Okay.
What did this
Yeah.
bird just squawk at me? Did he insult my
Squawk.
mother?
Squawk?
All right, I can hear animals for an hour.
Okay.
I make bird squawking noises back.
Squawk!
Ah! Ah!
Ah!
Oh,
Hello!
they're talking about the jets. Oh, hi.
Who
Oh,
goes there? Friends of Rosadoya?
Mm,
We are friends of. We are looking for our friend.
Friends of Rosadoya are here.
We are not friends of Rusador.
Oh, that Squaw, you must leave.
oh, really? Can I ask you, are you a friend of Rosadoya?
I am friend of the forest, and it coughs like a smoker's cough. Friend of
Oh,
forest.
are you sick?
Squaw, never healthier.
I'm translating this for everyone in case we can what they know about. And letting them know that we told them we're not friends with Rosadoya.
Why don't you say we're leaving as soon as we get the guy in the hole.
Okay. Carcatris, you want to tell them we'll leave as soon as we get the rabbit in
We have
the
come
hole?
looking for our friend. We believe they're in that hole over there.
Squaw, rabbit.
Yes.
They have a rabbit, yeah.
I can take you to her.
Tell you
I
what,
think it'd be better if you brought her to us.
I cannot
Why
fly.
were
why
you
can't you
able to
fly?
before?
No, I don't have the ability of flight.
That's so sad.
Is it an ostrich?
I can hop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
can you jump 5 times for us, like in rapid succession?
So he tries to jump, and then he coughs again. The smoker's cough. He just goes like, ah. Oh.
You want me to?
Oh,
Is he sure he's okay? He doesn't
No,
look
he-
very well to me.
Can
Would
I
you like
do-
me to take a look at that for you?
I take a look at what?
You don't seem very healthy.
I'm very healthy. Rosadoya herself blessed me with the forest's
even-
blessing.
You can't even jump properly.
She touched me. She gave me the good touch.
Why can't you jump properly then?
I can hop.
All right, I'm taking out my my salve for
Yeah.
the fucking disease we had against the leshies,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'll mix it in with some like rations I have.
Bird
Okay.
feed that you have.
Tell you what, if Rosadoya is really for you and for your health, can I make a wager with you?
Seeds?
I say I give you these seeds here,
Seeds?
and you stop coughing.
Seeds?
Do you know the mighty bird king of the forest, Glitterbeak?
Glitterbeak, traitor.
What?
Don't Carcadrix hold.
What do you know about Glitterbeak and his traitorous ways?
I just love how Palin's just working his way around while you're distracting the birds.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We're distracting you.
All right, so I'm putting the bird feed on the ground while it's
Okay.
like
He
looking at
immediately
it.
he just pecks it up without any hesitation, without any prompt or whatnot, like he hasn't been fed in a while.
I continue
you okay?
questioning him about what he knows about Glitterbeak's traitorous ways.
Glitterbeak betrayed all.
Wow. Whoa. Oh my god. What's happening?
As he eats the seeds and the salve goes into his body, Morris suddenly realizes external application only.
No, I made it. Come on. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
fair.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay,
I like that.
okay.
I like that though. I like because
Pops like a balloon.
No, that's okay.
Actually,
That's all right.
above the table, Bramble, I'm for that because I don't know the forest that well, so who's to know that? Who's to say I know that? But yes,
Okay. All right.
I'm for it. I'm for it.
Okay.
I'm just being that shit.
Well, he just killed the man.
He begins to well up.
Everyone hit the deck
Hit the deck!
at night.
Like
I
a
fed the-
bird after they've eaten an Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just had the bird soda. Get out. Ooh.
What?
What was that? Chris, is that
healing.
supposed to happen?
Healing.
Wait,
Don't.
are we
Morris, I'm
thinking
concerned.
that cure, and I'm gonna use air quotes, to our friends or to our enemies?
Hey, I just use it on leshies. I assume it'll be the same thing. Apparently, it's not. Now I know better.
Morris,
And one
I'm
of Rosa
very
Doys is
concerned.
down. So here we are. I think we're doing right. I think we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Our casualty rate has remained 100%.
Exactly. Who said that?
Who said that?
Okay. How does the giant react to seeing the bird explode?
It's not looking at the bird, it's arguing with the rabbit.
Perfect.
Oh,
It's
what are
speaking-
they arguing about?
So it's speaking in Jotun and yelling at the top of its lungs, and Leaping Heart is shouting back up from the bottom of the hole. I don't speak your language. Do you speak common? And it just yells back at him.
Okay.
And she goes like, common. Everyone speaks common.
Guys,
Request
no.
speaks common.
what the fuck is the giant saying about that? I don't understand the word.
I don't
I
speak.
understand completely.
You understand completely? You speak Gosen?
Yeah, I speak Jotun.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So
yeah.
the giant is saying, shut up. Stay down there. I need to lure them out when they come for you.
I don't know why.
Let the group
Paladin
know
is
what he
talking
just said.
about Us, I can't even understand.
What should I call this guy? Giant?
He's a marsh giant. Oh,
It looks back at you and says in Jotun, what?
your friend.
Rosa Doya said for us to take the rabbit out of here.
Oh, Rosadoya say?
Yep.
Oh, good. Good. You take shift.
Yep. See you later. Have fun.
Starts wandering off.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey!
We speak common.
Hi! Oh, thank goodness you're here. That big bully broke my leg.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
deep
would have
is
just
the pit?
burrowed out of here.
How deep is the pit?
It's about 20 feet down.
Oh, she's stuck down there.
Yep. Hold 1 second.
I mean, Davos, give
Oh.
us something there.
Oh. Hi,
Wait a
hi, Brian.
minute.
1 second.
What password?
Oh,
I-
shit.
I knock an arrow behind him, just like getting ready to getting ready.
Okay.
I Paland.
Wardens of Wildwood?
We Wardens of Wildwood.
That's the password.
No.
I thought it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was password too.
No, I like
Wait.
wasn't the passcode
The,
like
the
1,
new
2, 3, 4,
password
5?
is like, we came to tell you the new password, right?
Oh, yeah, we have
So
a
that
new
you can enter
password.
so that you can enter the camp. The password's changed.
New password?
Yeah, it's changed. How can you enter the camp without the new password? It's Knights of no, not Knights, but Wardens of Wildwood. If you don't say that, they will shoot you.
I pass along the message.
All right, you're going to need a DC 25 deception check for this.
I trust you, Palin.
That is not my thing.
I don't think anyone's think is like. Maybe Morris is
Oh,
good at
that's
this shit.
close.
So close.
So he's not convinced. You not with Rosadoya?
Well, only one thing to do now. Chain lightning.
We're gonna get rid of the rabbit for you. Do you really care?
No, get rid of Rabbit. Rabbit is bait.
Made for what?
Bait for stupid, sexy Athenor.
Oh, stupid sexy Athenor is gone. Didn't you hear?
We'll bring rabbit to stupid sexy.
Wait, I
Athenor.
can't talk to him. Never mind.
Yeah, in the meantime, while Palin is talking, can I use like the kinesis beneath our friend here to bring him up 15 feet higher?
Yep.
Oh. Initiative.
Initiative.
Oh my god, he's got a high initiative.
He was ready, man.
That's like the second highest thing I can roll.
He's ready.
He's ready. All right, let's hope this big Oh God, that's not even enough.
It's not enough.
So draw back the marsh giant, the paizo required marsh giant in every adventure.
You have a point.
There's one in Kingmaker.
There's one in everything. Yep.
Oh no, wait, that's a wood giant in the first one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no! Why is it always Palin? Yeah.
I'm gonna get that hook. First of all, yes. He's gonna try to shove you into the hole, Palin. DC 36 against your fortitude DC.
He made an acrobatics check.
Am I making an acrobatics check or?
No, I mean the
Oh
guy
no, it was
made
supposed to be athletics, so it's actually 39 against your fortitude DC.
Oh no.
Oh, my fortitude's 18, so isn't that a crit or something like that?
That is a crit,
Yes.
so you are going to get down in the hole and you're going to take 15 points of falling damage.
Isn't it 10 if it's like 20 feet deep?
20 feet deep, 5. The first 5 is not count. Oh no, you're right. The first 10 is not counted. You are correct.
No,
Only
you you divide by 2. It's like very easy. You above 5 feet, you just divide by 10, and it's like the damage.
Yep. So
You
10.
divide by yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you meant. Yeah. So it's 10. All right. So that was 2 actions. Next action. Let's see here. Are you actually going to let me roll with modifier? No, you're not. So 29 on Davos against your Fortitude DC.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not enough.
Okay. So that was 3 actions. Palin at the bottom of the hole.
Well, you changed my action. Cast a spell.
Okay.
If you take damage like from a fall, you're also prone.
That won't matter.
Yeah, just saying.
He's
Fly.
flying.
Ooh.
We'll start moving. What is it? 15 feet up.
Yep.
And that's my go.
Okay.
I asked the rabbit if he wants to hop on.
Yeah, he does. She does.
Get it. Hop on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wrap.
Morris with the arrow knocked.
He's been knocking it for a little while.
I'm gonna take my aim. Yeah, T for target. Let me actually reduce my bone arrows by 3. Oop. Yeah, by 3.
Mm-hmm.
That way I can add 3 back to the thing. But yeah, this is gonna be just a stranded strike. You know what? Yeah, standard strike. I'm not even gonna do a double shot on this. Does
All right,
that hit?
that is-
That does.
Hit. Yeah.
Fly striker.
Right in his back. And the arrow is sticking out of his back. And if he felt it, he has given you no indication, nor has he turned around.
Good for him. I'm going to use my second action to recall knowledge forest lore against a creature like this.
Okay.
Blind GM. I was supposed to be blind. I guess I saw forward.
Right. So this particular creature is one that you have not encountered before. You know of giants, but you have not encountered a marsh giant before, and he seems almost like he's an aquatic creature in nature. I can't give you any specific details other than the observation.
Okay. I think my last action will be to take cover
Mm-hmm.
with the forest stealth. And then use that cover to hide, so I'll roll in. So I'll use a sneak,
Mm-hmm.
which will teach. Yes, thank you. Blind GM roll one more time. Okay. Heads up, Bramble. You may need to turn off the dice setting that shows the number
Mm-hmm.
for the blind GM roll, because I think I saw it again. But
That's
yeah.
okay. This one I will allow you to see, because you may want to use a hero point.
Ooh, and also for 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. No, that was even worse.
Nope.
Since you take cover, just take notice that it also gives you like a circumstance bonus to the stealth check.
Does it? Ooh, maybe I should add that to my roll then. But maybe that would make a difference. I apologize.
It gives you stealth checks +4 circumstance bonus, so you wouldn't
No,
have
no, no,
needed to
that-
use the hero point.
The +4 is if you have cover and you take greater cover.
Ah,
It's
okay, okay.
+2 if you take cover, +4 if you upgrade the cover to greater cover.
But even with a +2, he wouldn't have needed to use a hero point for that. So he can
Yeah.
take the hero point back.
Thank you.
And you can put the hidden on your token.
Will do. I get to use this. Hidden. And that's my turn.
Okay. Carcatrix.
Okay. Time for oh, why is where'd Palin go?
He put himself at an elevation of -5, which put him behind the map.
Palin just planted himself in the earth.
Yeah,
He's
but
digging through the earth.
it's okay.
The opposite of fly.
We know
Okay,
what
it's
he's
time
doing.
for an old-fashioned rivalry fight. Dragon
Okay.
form time.
Dragon form.
I will do horned dragon because
Okay.
I hope he's not. Hope he doesn't have poison resistance.
So I assume I get boosts.
Barf. Crab dragon.
Crab dragon. Crab dragon attack
Okay.
with, as Bramble would say, the jaws. A miss. I'm gonna try to re-roll that.
Okay.
A worse miss.
He
That's my
dodges out
turn.
of the way and smacks your face with his hook for flavor. Davos.
Okay. I'll open up my aura. So he needs to make like a fortitude save, but I assume he will make it.
Fortitude save. Go. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Press the button. There we go. Critical success by 43.
I assumed as well. And I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And hey, big guy. Why don't you drop?
Athletics. You push him 5 feet.
Nope. It's a trip.
Oh, it's a trip. Okay. He falls to the ground with a thud, and the ground just kind of shakes.
That was my turn.
He's gonna spend an action to get up. And he's gonna target Davos with the sickle.
I'm gonna spend. Let me see. Do I have that? Yep, I'm gonna spend a reaction to raise my shield.
Okay.
And
26
spend
damages.
another reaction to block that damage.
Okay. Then the fisticuffs.
Crab flash.
Crab flash?
Crab flash. Dragon
Crab
crab
flash.
flash.
Oh, well then let me apply that first.
So he gets the dazzled.
Yes.
Okay.
Say
No.
cheese.
Wait, block and damage.
And that's all 3 of his actions, because his last attack missed. Palin.
Change my
And
elevation.
at the end of his turn, he needs to make again the fortitude for the aura.
34.
That should be a success, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
DC
go.
was 30.
Yeah.
Electric arcs? Okay. Failure. "19 electricity damage as you fry this creature. Morris.
Yes, yes.
More work.
No,
What?
you're
More
hidden.
work.
Just make sure I have this. Let me just re-roll the Rogue's Anthem one more time, just because I'm missing something. Yeah, I don't have sneak attack as of yet.
You do because you're hidden.
Ooh, you're right. That's why I did this. That's exactly. All right, strike. Rogue's Anthem.
But only on the first strike, because you won't be hidden after the first strike.
So if I do a double shot, will that count to do both sneak attacks, or just the first shot still?
So the rule is like if you do an attack, you get
Become-
revealed, but I'm not sure like if there is a because you're firing both arrows like simultaneously. I'm not sure how that's up to the GM. I suppose.
I would allow you to roll both with sneak attack, but you would definitely be revealed after the attack is resolved, since it's part of the same action.
Then I'm for it.
Just make certain Bramble sometimes, at least for me in Forge, hidden doesn't automatically apply the off guard to the enemy. It should, but sometimes just keep in mind for his AC.
Yeah, we'll see.
Want to hero point that first one.
Okay. All right, so you are correct. It didn't apply the off guard, so I'll apply it now. That hits by 1.
Okay, damage. Sneak attack.
Another arrow
No.
in this creature's back.
And then this one, I'm going to reduce the penalty of the speed, so let's do that.
You miss.
Okay.
All right, so
It
now
shouldn't
you...
have the multiple attack penalty, right?
Oh, sorry. That's right.
Okay,
I'm on autopilot right now. I apologize. So plus
That's
5
okay.
would that'll be a 26.
it would be a -4. Miss.
-4. Okay.
So now you are
Oh.
revealed.
That's more than fine. I think I will do the last. The last action I'll do is I will point at who's next in the turn order, Carcatrix. I'm gonna grab my golden epaulette, and is there a range on that? There isn't. I'm going to use it to command once per day. Give you a +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll, damage rolls, and saving throws at the beginning of next turn. So Carcatrix, I point at you, and there's a gold finger that points at you. Crab, get him! That's my turn.
It's all allies, right? You and
Ah.
its ally.
Miss.
Within 60 feet.
Within 6
Tab.
feet? Eesh. Maybe.
It.
Yeah. Everyone.
Damage.
Oh, okay. So
56
everyone.
damage. And that is my
Slash.
turn.
Slash into this creature's back.
The claws.
The claws. Davos.
No, it shouldn't be. Oh, it is me.
Yeah, so
That
it's every
was
other
fast.
within 6 feet.
Okay.
Yes, it should be fast. This is how combat should work.
Yeah.
This is
Uh,
exactly the good thing.
So I'm going to make a spear out of stone and blast him. Yep, I'm gonna
Ooh.
reroll that.
Okay.
That's better.
Does it have the flanking bonus on there?
Yeah, it should. It is a melee attack.
Yes. Well, it doesn't look like it added the melee bonus. Oh wait, yes it did, because AC 30. Yeah, he's 22.
And then Jail. I'm gonna aim it like downward so it doesn't get anyone else.
Okay.
So he needs to make a reflex.
Like that.
Yeah,
Reflex.
something like that.
35.
Okay, he takes half of that. And I also get some temporary hit points, which will be 11.
11.
And my aura drops. And my stance drops. And that will be my turn.
This man is going to use Flurry of Hooks on the Davos.
Okay, I'm gonna raise my shield. It's still a critical.
Flash of crab.
Flash of Crab. Revealing light.
Is Dazzle a mischance?
Oh yeah, he has a mischance, right? From the previous flash.
There you go.
Yep.
And then the Flurry. Let's see. Makes 3 sickle attacks on the target. And it doesn't say anything about multiple attack penalty, so I assume it goes normally.
Yeah, if it doesn't say something different.
So 2 hits. Crit. And a regular hit.
Okay. I'm gonna
72
Yeah.
combined for the purposes of damage reduction.
no, because it's like. Do you combine them for the
Yep.
for the damage?
We do indeed combine them.
Oh, so
Just
that
reduce it by
would be-
28.
Yeah, and then 28 more. And then that drops. Okay.
All right. Then for his third action, I'm gonna try and grab you.
That's like at full map, right?
That's a full map, which would be a 17.
That's a critical fail.
Ah. You want to grab him?
So, I'm gonna rip him instead. I think on a critical fail, you choose if you want to grab him or drop him prone, right?
Let's see. Grapple. Grabbed or restrained, a critical failure, or forced to land prone.
Yeah, I'm gonna force him to land prone.
Okay. He tumbles to the ground again and it shakes. Palin, as this
And he
creature
takes a little
bleeds.
bleed.
Failure.
I'm just gonna bring myself over here and land.
Oh. Palin, you're so powerful.
Oh, let's hope so.
Critical failure.
Ooh.
Double damage as he writhes in pain, screaming as the electricity courses through him as Palin goes, unlimited power.
Morris.
Morris.
Hey.
Now every attack is a sneak attack because he's off guard.
Thank you.
He's prone though.
He bleeding.
He bleeding?
Yep.
Let's make him
Bleed.
unbeatable and bleeding.
Aim
can
for the
kill him.
red.
Increase my arrows. Where's my arrows? let's go for the strikes. First shot. And this is a double.
Mm-hmm. So no multiple attack penalty.
Ugh,
As he miss.
I'm loving it. One more.
The miss. I know exactly what's happening. He's like flailing wildly, and the hands are just swatting away the arrows unintentionally.
This jerk.
He keeps getting blinded.
I can't see.
Ah, my eyes.
You know what? Yeah, we ball. One more strike.
We ball.
We ball.
Ball.
We crit fish.
No, we don't ball.
Yes.
We crit fishing.
We in fact don't ball.
And as a matter of fact, we square.
Yeah. Karka Dragon.
Dragon of tricks.
Oh god, it sounds like a
Draws.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Fuck.
Polymorph. Miss!
Right.
He's so tough!
Hit.
Hit!
Miss. God damn it.
Was that
I wanna
Draconic
hit him.
Fury?
Yes. 16
Okay.
damage.
16 damage. As he cries out in pain, his eyes blinded, the arrows sticking further into his back, the bleeding going on as he cries out, Rosajoya, help Durobach!
My turn's over.
Okay. Davos, you just see him crying like a child on the ground, helpless.
Okay. And I'm gonna kick him like a child in the ground, so...
What?
Excuse
Excuse me? What do they do in Europe? What?
No,
I mean,
no.
they did that in Batman, so why not here, right?
Let's say that no one heard anything. So
Okay.
I'm gonna channel my aura, and as part of that action, I'm gonna make a blast.
Okay.
So that's
That's a crit,
this.
sir.
So that's this.
Palin, this man has the opposite effect on children that you do. He aimed for the child.
Alan does that.
Okay. So these.
He has to actively smother his instincts to destroy all in his path.
Have anything else for damage? Nope. I'm just going to give myself agile as I keep. This time I'm gonna switch it up to slashing, like a small hatchet made out of earth tries to get him,
That is a hit.
and it does.
So you see him just elemental blast him as screaming like a baby on the ground, and then he goes for the hatchet and just starts hacking into this giant as blood just spatters back onto Davos's face as you see that sadistic face.
Die. And remember, this once was a peaceful man that simply wanted to be at the taverns and eat good food.
Yes,
Uh,
we've all changed. The druids have
And-
changed us.
This whimsical adventure is brought to you by
Paizo.
Last action, I'm simply going to raise my shield.
Okay. Drollback, sorry. Drollback, no want hurt.
You
Drollback,
surrender then?
yes. Drollback scared.
I tell the guys he surrendered.
Okay. And let's see if he will die from the bleed or not at the end of his turn.
I don't think he's that.
Okay, that's a little. He's not yet dead.
Palin.
I'll let him do his thing. I let the rabbit down, and I just look around to see what's going on.
Okay.
It's my turn.
All right. Morris.
He said he surrendered, right?
Yep. I'm yelling from above.
Okay. What's my movement speed again? It's like 40, 30. Wrong character.
You're an elf in the forest. You should be like unlimited speed.
Yeah. In a different life. Hearing that he gave up and seeing that he's on the ground bleeding. Do I even have it in this inventory? I think that was more of an Avery thing. Medikit. I have a climbing kit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do not have anything that can heal him, unfortunately. Hey, that's war.
Yeah, it is.
Stop bleeding.
Point blank stance. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
We should stop the bleeding. That's my turn.
Drag tricks.
I will help as well.
Okay.
On dragon.
On dragon.
I'll try to stop the bleeding too.
Okay.
I can also.
Yeah.
Okay, just in case he's close to dying, I will. He'll just do a first rank to action heal.
Okay.
Instead. 13 health.
13 health.
That's my turn.
Okay. So he looks a little bit better as the the glare gets out of his eyes and he's just crying and bawling, saying, "Thank you, crab friend."
Okay. I'm gonna point very pointingly towards him and speak in common that he doesn't speak, that he should surrender and not be an asshole, and start preaching him as a cloud of herbs appears around him and kinda heals him. I don't think that treats bleeding, right? It's only, yeah. So I'm just going to go for hit points on that.
Okay. Yeah. And he's
And-
healed.
And last action, I'm gonna make also like a apple in his hand and say, "You should eat that and get better."
Okay.
And I'm gonna because I kind of think that he doesn't understand common. I'm gonna point with my hand like the eating motion.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
He looks at the fruit. And he
It'll
will
make
eat
you
it.
feel better if you eat it.
Feel good. He won't stop bleeding. Davos is too good at his job. I'm Palin.
I guess I will fly over there and try to treat the
Okay.
bleeding.
All right. Yeah,
that
so-
should be enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that is enough to patch him up. As he continues bawling, seeing what you've done for him, and he just looks back crying, saying, like, Rosadoya said that all the invaders were mean and cruel.
I'm gonna point to the. No, let's not point to the creature that we made.
Yeah, I don't think we can
implode.
understand him still, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to shrug and going to my little friend and try to see if I can do anything for his leg.
It's broken.
I make a tiny wooden splinter and hand it to the rabbit itself, saying, I think healers put like those on broken limbs, right? I have no clue how you put one on, but if you know, you can put it.
I'll make a medicine check to make a makeshift splint for
Yes.
our rabbit friend.
Yep. So you just all hand her splints of your own design.
No.
Yes.
All right, you want to make sure the leg. I mean, rabbits' legs are different, I assume. So you want to, and just like fumbling about. What's my?
What happened? What happened to the bird?
That's my.
Morris healed it.
Oh no!
Sorry,
Sorry, it was too powerful.
my magics were too strong for it.
He couldn't handle my strongest potions.
As Palin just flies around.
Whee!
I want to make sure there's nobody else around.
Oh no, there isn't. This is it's strange. It's like their numbers are dwindling.
We're having an effect, guys.
Guys, we're doing it.
Yeah. So this very smelly, large aquatic man is just bawling at you.
I'm gonna speak in Fey and ask, "Can you understand me?"
He just shakes his head.
I tried Goblin. How about now?
Okay, that is racist.
What do you mean? It's on the tone. No. All right.
I like to imagine when Morris did that, his teeth got all pointy all of a sudden.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Rosadoy is a liar. You should come to the real Wardens of Wildwood,
Oh,
the Knights of the Old Oath.
why would she lie to Dolbrook?
Yet another one who missed the hordes of undead that Rosadoya is creating and the vile experiments and
Okay, well, this is
abominations
understandable.
created.
He's just a dumb little guy. Look at his face. He's harmless.
Yeah, but he knows how healthy birds looks.
She doesn't like you.
Why?
It's that simple. She doesn't like you.
Oh no, Dolbrook. Dolbrook did everything Rosadoya wanted.
Rosadoya tortures her friends, tortures her allies to turn them into monsters. She's an undead. She doesn't have the capacity for kindness. Anyways, glad you're okay, little buddy. How did you get captured by these creatures? I assume you're much faster.
No, I got caught in a snare. They were trying to catch food. Apparently, there's not much food left on the island for some reason, and they got desperate.
Look at that. It's like what Rosedoy is doing is harming the ecosystem, like I said.
Davos will just rub like his eyes, thinking how their chief scout gets caught into a trap for game.
Everyone can make mistakes, Davos.
He didn't say anything. He just rubbed his
Okay.
eyes. This assault force.
And she limps behind you in the stint.
I carry her like I
There
pick
you
her up
go.
into one of my
Aw.
hands to
There
carry
you
her around.
go.
Yeah.
I lift up the giant. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god. He just looks at you helpless and just puts out both of his arms, bawling, expecting to be picked up.
Hey, look at that. Do we have a wand of like reduce or shrink?
No,
I could have sworn we had. I'm unless I'm confusing campaigns. I'm sorry.
I think
That
you
was Quaid. He had a
Yeah.
wand of strength for Grun.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Strength
he
of
did.
Thousands.
I'm blurring between the lines, guys. I'm sorry.
Hold on, wait, I got this. There. Turn into Big Crab and hold him.
Okay.
Oh,
There.
Oh wait, he became petrified. I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button.
What's it?
The first sign of compassion and joy turns to stone. 'Tis my curse.
Where's the? There it is. Water. More comfortable.
More comfortable.
Water.
Oh, he's
Whoa.
very happy now.
I don't
we
like
go.
the art.
I don't like
Just
the art
water
either.
hands. Hey guys, look at my grabby hand. Wait, why do they only have 4 fingers?
Because
Wait, there's a fifth one.
No,
in there. I
no,
see it.
there is a
Tucked
fifth.
away. There's a fifth.
A hidden fifth finger.
That's your question? Know why you have 3 heads?
Okay, well, those are just my heads. How else am I supposed to see with no eyes?
Yeah, we console the creature and bring him back, I assume, to the camp. Maybe, maybe Palin, you can, now that you can see the error of his ways, you can get some information out of him.
Because you know where Rosadoria went?
yes, Rosadoya went to Big Tree Ball.
Ah,
You know where the big tree ball is?
Yes.
yeah, I assume.
It come out of Adillis. When she kill Adillis.
Wait, she killed Adilis?
It dying. So she said, and he tries to think. She said the cure is worse than the disease, and then she stab it.
So,
Huh.
there goes the plan about Adilis coming back to life after a few 100 years or so.
And
Yeah.
then she started talking to the bad people, and then the dragon showed up, and then the bad people forced her out.
Oh, wait. Wasn't that what she said to us? So last time I think maybe that the giant saw her was during the time we were making the ritual. Because that was the time that the dragon was there, right? So out of game, it's been a few months. Do remind
Yes.
me, did
Yes, it is.
the dragon? We fought the image
Yes.
of the dragon, but
Mhm.
he's still very much alive himself, right?
Right. That the dragon is alive.
Hmm. But did she say to us, like during the battle that she was fighting in her head, did she say that phrase like the cure is worse than the disease?
She said something very similar. Yes.
So my stance sticks because I don't think that the dragon is brave enough to come out of his domain, or like not lazy enough to, to come out of his domain. I think this was the battle. Maybe this giant ball that he's talking was like similar to the ball that we were doing the ritual. It is a ball of wood, and if it's like connected to the ley lines, the same way Dilis is, there is one inside the Dilis as well.
You will tell Palin that it is a squishy, spongy ball that came out of Adilis.
Oh, scratch that. She did murder Dilis. And you didn't see where she went with the ball, right?
Yes, she went into ball.
Wait, how big is the ball?
Wait, you
Ball-
telling me she's balling?
What? She's what?
She's balling?
Yeah, she ballin'. Yeah, the giant says. She go inside and not come out.
So I assume that that's yet another portal, yet another domain that we have to go and fight here in her own thingy.
Do we have a way of dealing with the food situation on the island?
No.
You guys aren't able to create food? That's not one of your abilities.
I can try not to create food exactly, but I think that the tree, let me see the tree. Yeah, if I keep spamming that, I can keep making permanent trees, I think. Like, if you use this impulse again and improve one cent, and an ordinary tree remains. But they're not big trees. They're like
Saplings?
medium tree. No, it is a medium tree. So maybe I can create like a small orchard to at least alleviate some of the concerns, but I don't think that I can create enough to like feed two armies, basically ours and hers.
Well, that's about the time you start noticing these people on the island.
Oh, no, the fucking way.
Yep. Yep. It seems they've been busy. They've been paid to be here.
We drop them to the sea. Wait, we still have the catapult that we launched the goblin, right?
The trebuchet? Yeah, the trebuchet is still there.
What are you doing here?
We needed the money. We had no choice but to accept conscription. We're here to clear the island of Arenway of all obstacles.
Chain lightning.
Oh no! Well, their reflex save is +9. God willing. Here we go. 25.
reduced atoms.
Reduced to
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's not straight up kill them, but yeah,
Okay.
no. Let's
We
Let's
have this
undeniable
conversation
urge.
every time we meet you guys.
Exactly.
sometime our patience will run out, but right now we're in the middle of the war. Let's
Day
not
is not
kill our
that
own
day.
people. So change of plan. You're not
Yes.
clearing the Isle of Arenway out of the trees. That's not why we're here.
Okay, but we need work to do. We can't go back to our families with nothing.
Sure, you have plenty of work here. We're building fortifications. We're building stones. You have access. I assume you know how to work with wood, so you can
Oh,
help
yes.
with the fortifications.
Yes, of course.
But yeah, let's leave the little things that are still alive in the island to be alive and not chop them down. Now, if you see an undead, you can chop that down, of course.
The undead are on the island of Arenway?
Well, one of them is.
I thought the mystical island of Arenway and the ancient magics that existed on it with the druids prevented any undead or fae from coming afoot the island.
Look, I know as much as you do, but that fucking Rusadoya seems to be as much as undead as you can get. But anyways, I think we need to, if she's doing stuff within the ley lines, I think we should hurry up.
Okay.
What about, do we have any sort of other out of those quests that we had for the seeds?
Oh, you did all the quests. They're done.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how is the seeds effort in general going?
Well, the bodies are about 5 inches off the ground, so that tells you that there's been a lot of precipitation recently. The next goal is Druid Stonehenge.
Let's go.
No, they're still druids. Let's kill them. Yeah, I mean, let's converse with them and convince them of the folly of their way. Right, guys?
Convince them.
Huh? Folly, huh? Sure.
So
How many
are you-
convincing arrows do you have, Morris?
I'm sorry?
Your arrows are made for convincing people, right? Especially druids.
So I'm gonna drop you there. How are you guys approaching Stonehenge? Are you gonna be
What
sneaky,
do-
or are you just
so-
you're just gonna walk
I have
up?
to ask the aliens.
What do we know about there? Why are we going there? Why it is our next target?
This is a spot of power that the druids draw from to defend the island. Basically, this is the source of their more intense magics that they can use against the siege. Things that will allow them to repel siege weapons, fight the boats from on land, keeping the main forces held back from the Redwood retreat.
I'm
And
gonna
yes, the
ask.
aliens.
I'm gonna ask in the camp if we
Yeah.
have any sort of creature, maybe even the Mars giant that just joined us, that can make like a barrow and make like a tunnel underneath to pop up next to them and not approach like the purely fortified, like magical thing from 100 feet away with druids launching fireballs until we reach them.
Oh, Levy Leaping Heart says, I could burrow underneath the ground. I just, not right now. She looks at her leg.
Not just a single person though, and not like a tiny one. If there is anyone that can make a tunnel, like some creatures of the forest, I know for sure that they make tunnels underground. Maybe
Yeah.
there is one of them here.
Yeah, the werewolves just kind of look back at you and shake their heads.
I was mostly thinking I'm not sure if the giant can.
The giant is a marsh giant. He belongs in the water, not underground.
How about you, Palin? Do you have any sort of magic to turn us like invisible as we approach?
Visible. I believe I do have visibility. Oh, I don't have. It's like a global invisibility, no, right?
I
Mm,
think there
uh,
is like an invisibility circle thing that has long an invisibility bubble or something.
I do not have that. Just individual ones.
An invisibility tetrahedron, you say?
Oh, third invisibility. It's like a third level spell.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have it.
Well, we can try sneaking in, following the example of Morris or something.
Okay, yeah.
I could do that. The thing, and I'll do quiet. I have quiet allies, so I can probably help us sneak in properly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You'll follow
that's
the
great.
leader. And depending on Morris's abilities, let's see, what is his stealth at? It is master, so you will get a +6 circumstance, I believe.
Not +6. I think master is like +4, right?
Follow
like he said
the
that.
expert. There it is. Not follow the leader. Master is +3.
So that's 4.
Master is
Master
+3.
plus 3. Yeah.
But you also get like your level if you don't have it. And with quiet allies, it's not like everyone has to make it. We only roll the lowest one.
Okay.
Oof.
So who's the lowest one?
If you go Peter Party, you'll find that out right now.
I think I have a +1 on dexterity.
I have a +0 on dexterity.
Oh, wait, the crab is the loudest one?
Yeah, everyone else.
My stealth is normally 0, but if I turn into something, it'll be higher.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks like Carcatistan and Ace now are at untrained 0.
I have to head out for dinner now, actually.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
So, are we ending here then?
I think so. I think
Okay.
that's not a bad breaking off point because we still have to
Yeah,
figure
that's
out
fine.
how we want to do this.
Right?
Yeah,
And don't
sure.
forget, after the circle, you'll be at the Redwood Retreat, which means Rosadoya's, big people and possibly Wardens of Zibik that you were warned against will be there.
Sweet.
So what did you guys think of the session?
You know what?
The
I
more
enjoyed
we play, the more we look like the bad guys here.
Really?
and,
You
and
don't
we're
say!
really, and we're really not. Like, we're trying to save this place from the undead that's making the monstrosities, and somehow us liberating the monstrosity are doing the bad thing.
Yeah, kind of weird, huh? Fun and whimsical, right?
Fun and whimsical adventures within this amazing adventure path.
Well, I think you guys are doing a fantastic job. We are in, new ground here.
We're breaking new ground.
The only
We
people
are.
to have gotten this far are the people who don't role play.
I did enjoy though the session. I did enjoy the fight with the giant and the
Sure.
implosion of the little bird. God rest its soul.
Oh my god. I
We
am
got to
healthy.
save our friend. What's our friend's name? Anybody? With the red beret?
So we have an excuse for that. He told us his name in a language that we do not speak. That's why we did not get that.
Was it common?
No, it was
No.
it was
I meant the rabbit
Drulbach.
with the red
Don't
beret.
you remember Drulbach?
He's asking the rabbit's name.
Oh, the rabbits. That's the scout.
Yeah. I'll
Yes.
see you guys.
The name.
She's made that much impression with her scouting skill with that we can only remember her as the great scout.
Levy Leaping Heart.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay. I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you next week.